subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. But even before then, though, because the first time I heard you was the independent.
Yeah, that was my first national hit. Well, it was kind of
And they had the
almost national. It was,
Beatking. That was the first time you started getting that. You
yep,
know what I
Candi
mean?
Redd.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Me and her was just chopping it up the other day on Instagram. She just made another Instagram. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. But I DM'd her. I said, is this really you, my nigga? And she hit me back like a week later, like, yeah. I was like, oh, man, that's dope, man. I'm glad you're back on the gram because, shit, you just disappeared. And people don't really, but some people want to disappear. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was my first hit, '09.
And that even too, because we're gonna go back to this, but you just tying in with women in the H doing it early. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the first ones.
Like I had saw like last year was a post about 2 years ago about Gucci Mane. They said, man, nobody helped women in hip hop like Gucci Mane because he got female artists and he helped Nicki first and he did. I was like, man, it's what I was doing. It's what on a national level, but my first hit was with a woman. Candi Redd. I learned the game from a woman. My manager was my baby mama, a woman. Candi Redd taught me how to push a single. You know what I'm saying? I watched her this was '08. We made Independent Bitches. And I watched her go from like 5 or 6 clubs a night. Because back then it was ushering in a new generation. Like the generation I'm in, Propane, me, Just Brittany, Doe Beezy, you.
DeLorean out.
Yeah, D-Lo, and it was the city sound was switching. You know what I'm saying? The guys before us, the Slims, they was it's more traditional sound. But us, we had a little bit more. We were more lyrical. I say technique wise. The lyrics has always been in Houston's music. We are underground city. That's why our sounded like that. We ain't give a fuck about no radio, no TV. Our shit always been underground from SUC Swish House. But I think when our era came in, either you were gonna be lyrical or you were gonna be club. And it was 2 people that came before me on the club shit. And I always give them credit. Shout out to my nigga Justo, Young Problems. Boy, I got song. Boy, that's one of the first like new generation Houston songs. And then Independent Bitches came after that. And then I came after that. And then from there
was Crush the first one that you jumped out there?
Crush was the first one.
Bro, and Crush one of the records, bro, like you got a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying?
That was the first one.
Where you can save, like I tell you every time I get in the bind DJ and I don't know what to do, I put a Beatking record on. I know I'm gonna get somebody gonna move something, you know what I'm saying? But Crush is one of them ones still to this day.
That's one of them Texas classics. Like you go to Dallas, they still play it like it's 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them Texas motherfuckers, like in the Midwest, like until 2 years ago, my region was like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, St. Louis. In Central America, I've been Justin Bieber for like 10 years. In Central America, can't go to the mall, can't do shit, can't go to Walmart. But 2020 on down, that's when I became nationwide. You know what I'm saying? So to everybody else, they think I just got on. I'm like, man, this is new to y'all. I've been that nigga
Facts.
for 12 years.
I can testify. I swear to God.
Like, I've been doing these big crowds, been doing these shows, been having the houses, all that shit. Man, ain't shit changed, but the years on the card.
This is my Beatking story to attest to what you're saying. I had this in my notes too. I was gonna bring this shit up. 2014, me and Pro, we had the Dub Car Show. Boosie had just came home.
Yeah, I remember that.
We went first. Well, we went early on. You went on after
That's
us.
the year they had me on. I remember that. And I had Slim out there
Beatking
too.
comes out there. He's going through them, and then somehow you go into the crowd, and it's like a sea of people like this. And I leaned over to Pro. I said, "Hey man, this nigga really is the club guy, man." You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
and for me it was a trip because it was like, okay, we in Dallas and this is the reaction. You feel me? At the Dub, like it was a big deal, bro.
See the thing, like I say, man, my story to me is I combine UGK and 2 Chainz story together because I saw an interview Bun did back in the day where he was saying that a lot of things we did, we could have been bigger if we would have took certain things, but we didn't to stay true to ourselves. and he said that he would never regret anything, and he, you know what I'm saying, and I'm the same way. I don't regret anything. I respect my path, everything I had to go through, you know what I'm saying, because there was a lot of things I could have did. I could have took them deals in 2010 and all that, and but it wasn't no real respect for Texas with them labels back then. We was just coming off the boogie era where Dallas had started. They was trying to give everybody them whole ass 360s. And me being the age I was back then, I remember the money Switch House was getting, all that shit. I'm not finna give y'all all my money. I do everything. I make the beat, I record myself, mix and master, all that, I rap. Y'all gonna have to pay me for all that. And I ain't gonna, and I knew that from a young age, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, no. But after a while, when you start hitting that stagnant level, you sitting there like, damn, maybe should have took some of them deals. I'd probably been a bigger artist by now or something. Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, So back then, at that time, people didn't understand my audience. My audience is colleges, the college girls. My fan base is probably 100% girls, probably 80% girls, 50% of them people are gay people, because I make party music. And it's probably about 10% guys, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't really know how to pinpoint my fan base, so that's probably why I didn't get a lot of, praise, accolades early, because it's like his fan base, we don't really know who his fan base is, but you look at this influx of female rappers from the city. I was the first female rapper from Houston.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. You look at the Megans. Megan grew up on some club guard. She went to PV. Look at Kinder Man. All this club energy. Look at Libra. This club energy, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole female rap wave, nigga, Club God was the first female rapper from Houston, you know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. I joke about this shit, but it is what it is. There was no real club energy here before me.
Donnie Houston.